Welcome to Asean TV News. Tonight we'll be talking about non-traditional security issues in Southeast Asia. A slew of emerging non-traditional security challenges, defined as challenges to the survival and well-being of peoples and state that arises primarily out of non-military sources such as climate change, infectious diseases, natural disasters, irregular migration, food shortages, smuggling of persons, drug trafficking, and other forms of transnational crime are now confronting Southeast Asia. Aside from being non-military in nature, these challenges share other common characteristics. They are transnational in scope, they arise at very short notice, and are transmitted rapidly as a result of globalization and the communication revolution. They cannot be prevented entirely, but can be mitigated through coping mechanisms. National solutions are often inadequate, and thus regional and multilateral cooperation is essential. And finally, the object of security is no longer just the state, but also the people, their survival, well-being, and dignity at both individual and societal levels. Let us now turn to ASEAN TV News correspondent.
Security cooperation is one of the key components in the forging of the ASEAN community. By the year 2015, ASEAN TV News looked at how relevant stakeholders unconventionally approach regional collaboration in the area of peace and stability in the current global geopolitics.
Since the founding of ASEAN in 1967, security cooperation has always been left at the back burner. This is because Southeast Asia was an area where fierce global political contests took place during the Cold War. The legacy of this geopolitical past meant that countries in ASEAN today have overlapping bilateral allegiances with global powers. Moreover, there are still some lingering sense of distrust between ASEAN members that occasionally manifests itself in the form of territorial disputes and minor bickering.
We still, deep down, we still do not trust each other. The sense of community, does not evolve yet. And we still have a lot of conflict, bilateral conflict, security issues still have been perceived, many countries in the region, security people still see neighbors as some kind of potential enemy rather than friends and partners.
Security and other areas of regional cooperation is presented by the fact that the first meeting of ASEAN defense ministers only took place for the first time in 2006, some 39 years after the association was founded. Recently, ASEAN Defense Establishment found that they have a new role beyond traditional security, that of humanitarian assistance and disaster relief in regional crises, like the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami and the 2008 Cyclone Nargis that hits Myanmar. Meetings like this workshop, which took place in Bangkok between June 28th to June 29th, hosted by the defense ministries of Thailand, Brunei and the Philippines, brought together 250 participants from the military of ASEAN countries and disaster relief experts from around the world to share their experiences and work out a way to better deal with future disasters.
I expect to have the policy that we can cooperate among the group and the ASEAN group. So first of all, we have the policy. Second, I think we need to establish something like guideline that we can work together for a short time, not to spend a long time. And lastly, I think we can establish the ASEAN group, not to wait just only the help from a Western country, but we can help together.
These expectations from an experienced professional like Dr. Pontip Rojanasunan, who heads the forensic operation in the aftermath of the 2004 tsunami, reflects the growing importance of regional cooperation among civilian experts and the military in improving ASEAN countries' readiness to deal with disasters. At the same time, the need to increase the region's disaster management capability provides a new frontier for ASEAN military to work together and forge closer ties to the benefit of regional integration in general. Constructive approach to the problems of natural disasters is not the only area where cooperation among ASEAN military is sought. Other problems like piracy, drug trafficking, and people smuggling are also some of the agendas that regional collaboration between ASEAN security sector could tackle together. Thailand's Ministry of Defense anticipates a greater level of collaboration between ASEAN military in the future, so much so that the ministry plans to set up a separate department to deal with ASEAN concerns, something that should be completed by 2011, according to a senior Thai military policymaker.
ทางท่านรัฐมนตรีว่าการกระทรวงผมก็ได้มีนโยบายที่จะให้มีการจัดตั้งกองหน่วยงานนะครับขึ้นมารับผิดชอบเป็นการเฉพาะนะครับจัดตั้งกองอาเซียนนะครับซึ่งจะอยู่ภายในเป็นหน่วยงานภายในสำนักนโยบายและแผนกลาโหมนะครับซึ่งก็คิดว่าในในปีงบประมาณ 2554 นะครับกองอาเซียนนี้ก็คงจะเกิดขึ้นนะครับแล้วก็จะทำให้การทำงานในเรื่องนี้นะครับมีความเข้มแข็งมากยิ่งขึ้นครับ
The establishing of an ASEAN department in Thai Defense Ministry reveals Thailand's intention to strengthen ASEAN security cooperation. New approaches taken by all ASEAN governments to issues that truly affect the livelihood of Southeast Asian people provides a new framework for old foes to move beyond the legacy of the past and forge a lasting friendship. I'm Panut Wongcheum of Thai News Agency, reporting for ASEAN TV.